Come with me to try the viral coconut mango boom from Haiti.
We waited in line for an hour and a half for a chicken sandwich. Why?
I had my closet professionally organized, and it's literally starting to look like something out of the Princess Diaries.
So today we're going to be taking a look at more influencers that are completely out of touch with reality. We got everybody. We have the food influencers. We have the luxury lifestyle influencers. Others lying to you just for the attention. We have even more trying to hide advertisements now just to be able to sell you everything under the sun. And we even got some influencers scamming their own audience. We got a ton of stuff to go over today, along with comments from you guys from previous videos. So if you want to be featured on a future video, leave in the comments down below. Let's start off with the food influencers.
Okay, so we're at LPM in Vegas, and they give out tomatoes and lemon as your little bread at the table, which is great for me because I'm gluten-free. So this is like iconic. So I'm assuming we just cheers. Wow. So fresh, so good.
It's crazy that she's trying to convince everybody that she's not getting wildly ripped off when they give you a tomato and a lemon as an appetizer. Not even an heirloom tomato, they gave you a salsa tomato. The influencer face after the bite, I can't. They don't even cut it for you. It's not even an heirloom tomato. Basically a 69-cent thing. The influencer accent as well. This made the rounds online and got a ton of different reactions. I just watched an influencer get served tomato, salt, and lemon as an appetizer, and she did that wide-eyed chewing thing as if she was eating caviar. I'm so mad right now, I can't even explain it. But it really does seem like they all have it down pat. It's a formula, just switching out the food that they're talking about.
I'm getting to a point in my life where I wouldn't say I'm hating people, but I am disliking them so much to the point where hate may be used. I just watched a video of a girl who went to a chicken sandwich place, and she's like, we waited in line for an hour and a half for a chicken sandwich. Why? Why would you wait an hour and a half in line for a chicken sandwich? And then she's like showing all like the quirky knickknacks of the place. It's a basic chicken sandwich place. Probably overrated. And then she sits down with her husband or boyfriend, whoever it was, and she's like, this chicken sandwich was life-changing. The chicken sandwich is life-changing? You're miserable.
This food was life-changing. I'm obsessed. We're gonna check out this new hidden gem in this random city. It's all the exact same video over and over again. And why do they all talk the exact same way with the same tones? The rage is justified. Wait, why am I kind of scared before they take a bite? And I mean, this guy right here's got it down pat.
Come with me to try the viral coconut mango boom from Haiti. Oh my gosh, why am I so scared? All right, here goes nothing. You guys, I'm obsessed.
These videos are relentlessly getting pushed out to their audience, to the masses, all while the same audience that's supposed to be watching these could barely afford groceries in this economy. But let's go over to this wildly overpriced burger joint, or here's my shopping haul from Erewhon or Meadow Lane. It really is amazing how tone deaf they're becoming.
I want to talk about something that I feel like maybe is a little controversial, maybe not, but I feel like no one really talks about it on social media. At least I don't see this conversation being had, but I think about this every day. I feel like we're in such a weird place on social media as content creators where I am like fighting. I feel like I am like trying to run through mud to connect with my followers at this point. I feel like there are so many bots, and I feel like these apps are now controlling who views my videos, and I feel like I get punished and penalized for not showing up and creating all the time. In the sense of, I took off, like I didn't post a TikTok I think for like a week and a half, 2 weeks maybe, like sorry, life happens. I've been doing this for 14 years. Maybe I'm a little burnt out, God forbid. But then I come back to TikTok and it's like I'm put in like this TikTok jail where my views are complete
Okay, so first, right off the bat, if you've been doing this for 14 years, you know that consistency is the key. You even taking off 2 weeks will throw you out of the algorithm. That's been happening with every social media platform for years. You really should already know that, but then blaming the bots for making it very difficult to connect with your audience now. The reason it's hard to be relatable now is that you're very wealthy and like to show it off online. And that's really not what people want to see anymore. She has the same cookie cutter shopping haul video showing off designer handbags handbags on her account that has millions of followers, by the way, and people are just tired of it now. They don't want to watch. You have to adjust to the current climate. We're gravitating towards influencers like Shelby Ann because her content feels real and relatable. When over half the country is struggling to afford rent, people aren't interested in watching someone spend thousands on a haul or decorate $1 million home for Thanksgiving. There you go. It just doesn't connect anymore. But it's not like this has come out of left field. This has been happening for quite a while, and some of these influencers just don't get it. Babe, that sweatshirt is $140. That's my entire weekly grocery budget that we could afford for our entire family. And the next one's an image of another beauty influencer. Try being an influencer for a day. We've already gone over that clip because your era is over, and that's okay. And we have a comment from you guys right here that goes well with it. This kind of behavior is so dystopian. Do they really think we want to hear about it? The entitlement is astounding because I cut off that video at a fraction of the length. She went on and on complaining that she didn't get enough engagement and views for how big her account is on TikTok. Why would any of your audience want to hear that? They would switch places with you in a second and you're complaining about it. And we're starting to see some of the consequences right here. An Instagram star with 2 million followers couldn't sell 36 t-shirts, and a marketing expert says her case isn't rare. Whether you buy the followers to inflate your account or you got popular several years ago, that does not mean it turns into sales today. I mean, 36 t-shirts. There's a perfect example in the comment section as well. I have 2.5 million followers and I took a break and came back to 500 views. So that could be me. I just went over to her page. She does in fact have 2.5 million followers, and some of her most recent videos are just in the 300 view range. That's basically non-existent in today's world. But we could transition into the accounts trying to sell you things. Now they're trying to hide advertisements, which is illegal, but what my skin had for dinner, my night routine, and of course it's just a whole bunch of random products. Nothing says hashtag ad on the photos. We go over to the description. Nighttime skincare is my fave. Thanks for the tips at Care Skin, an AI product scanner. Let's go over to the comments. You're supposed to put hashtag ad or you could get sued or reported to the FTC. The creator responds, it's not an ad because I bought these products myself. That doesn't matter. You could still get kickbacks from the product links, especially shouting out the company when you aren't sponsored. Why would anybody do that? But we've gone over the TikTok shop and the non-stop selling enough on this channel, so we'll just switch over to something that I'm seeing more and more often, especially when we're talking about the kids of social media.
I actually hope this isn't a hot take, but if I can recognize your child on the street and I don't know you on a personal level, it means that you are posting your kid way too much on the internet.
Lindsay Arnold with over 10,000 likes. Jayla Henry is well known for this and blocks people who call her out on this. Alex Bennett, she posted their address more than once too. Years ago when I lived in NYC, I used to see Eva Chen's children all the time. Rarely with her, but grandparents or dad. I don't know any of these people. I do not watch this type of content. However, there are some pretty bad people on social media. And when you go onto a lot of these popular kids' TikTok accounts, the comment section is flooded with people who probably should not be watching. I'll just put it that way. So let's say instead of this woman seeing that kid and then making a video about it saying that you're probably putting your kid on social media way too much, it could be somebody who follows you and knows where you live now, what your car looks like, other family members as well. It is a very dangerous world. But some don't care as long as the clicks and the engagement and the money comes in. Unbelievable.
1960s tattered red thermaline zip-up hoodie with safety pin attached hood.
So I thought this was a joke until I went on their website. This post-apocalyptic zombie hoodie is listed for $250. And if that weren't bad enough, they are also selling 70% of a pair of pants for full price. The modern American consumer's brain will be studied for generations.
Balenciaga is a social experiment to prove rich people will buy anything. You can't prove me wrong. I'm really starting to think that those brands aren't for the actual wealthy people, just anybody trying to look like they have a whole bunch of money. And somehow we've gotten to the point here, why do they cosplay poverty? You'll spend hundreds or thousands of dollars to make it look like you're wearing old beat up clothes. Thermal lining, half of it is a hole. But don't worry, this is all over fashion social media and the influencers are eating it up.
You know, it's not even the fact that they dressed up in suits to go eat pizza together and hang out performatively, but it's the fact that they made like a video out of this with like a cameraman and multiple angles. And the forced laughter also, like, that was a hard watch, right? Like, I just can't imagine, you know, going out with my friends being like, yo, let's wear some suits and hey, I'm gonna have a cameraman follow me around, we're gonna set the tripod up also, like, this is gonna be great content. Like, honestly, I just didn't realize we had performative hangouts in 2025. I didn't know that was a thing.
Performative hangout is crazy. Over 100,000 likes on that comment alone. Everything is so performative now. Their LinkedIn says entrepreneur. I also thought it was just as weird to bring a cameraman that I guess is not a part of the group. You're supposed to stand 20 feet away and make it look like we're fun and cool. And of course, we walk around getting pizza in suits every day. They'll literally do anything for some likes online. We got another comment from you guys right here. Listening to these people explains why the Kardashians are famous and were able to build an empire on shallowness. Now that may be true, but when we're talking about 2026, the tides are definitely changing.
Kim Kardashian's latest post is a perfect example of how we're witnessing the death of celebrity culture. And it's so fascinating how very few people truly understand the phase of social media that we're now in, because I've seen large brands and companies have to completely scramble, even though they've been around for decades, to find a way to actually relate with an audience online, because people are just tired of this shit. So many people are burnt out and the economy has changed, and we're in a phase of internet culture and commerce where people just want to feel like you're a real person and you're not bullshit. It doesn't matter if you're like a mega billionaire star, no one cares. They just want to know that you're relatable.
And even though I think this is pretty obvious, somehow these influencers just don't get it.
Everything my husband got me for Christmas. So the main thing I got this year was a pair of diamond studs. This is how they look on. Next, he got me 2 jackets. First is this giant pink and blue checkered coat. I thought I was done opening presents, but my parents just gave me this giant box. Oh my goodness.
I had my closet professionally organized, and it's literally starting to look like something out of the Princess Diaries.
Okay, we're cutting it off there. You guys get the gist. Let's just see how much money we could put into a single video showing off the ridiculous amounts of wealth to the common man. I just don't get why they keep posting it. POV, you finally moved into a house you bought 5 years ago because this was the year it felt right. Well, most people will never be able to afford a house with these high prices right now, but thanks for telling me you finally decided to move into your new house after years of owning it, just letting it sit there empty, living in your first house, I guess. And I really could have made an entire video just going over this year's Christmas presents. We have an unlimited amount of clips like this of somebody in equestrian gear unboxing more and more designer stuff. So we'll move on to an interesting story that I found. Now we have a clip up on screen of somebody constantly dyeing their hair different colors with background audio of AI telling us a story, saying that this woman dyed her hair every day for 30 days, and the farther she went into the challenge, the worse it became. Her scalp was burning. By the end, her hair was falling out, and she became bald forever. It went super viral, got a whole bunch of attention, and then a little bit later, this video popped up.
Hi, I'm Jamie Lisa, and I did not dye my hair 30 times in 30 days, and I'm not bald. This is my real hair. Basically, I posted this video over this AI story that I found on TikTok. Like, I originally found this story. It's about this girl named Megan Foster that dyed her hair 30 times in 30 days, and her hair fell out and she was bald. And I believed in the story, and I was trying to find her profile only to find out that it doesn't exist. This is just some AI story that some account made. And I'm like, oh my God, that's kind of like funny, because I, like, back in 2021 had thought about doing like a challenge of dyeing my hair 30 times in 30 days, but I didn't do it. And I'm like, why don't I take that sound and put videos of me dyeing my hair over it just to be like funny? And then it like blew up and went viral, and everyone was like fighting in the comments of like, this is a fake AI story, I don't know why she did this, like just stupid stuff. And it was funny, but I just want to come clean and say I'm not Megan Foster, and that is a fake story.
I don't know, maybe my sense of humor is a little off, but I don't find this funny. The entire original story that was made up had a bad ending. Her scalp was burning and bleeding, and she lost lost all of her hair forever. That's hilarious, I guess. But then this person decided to put her own clips of her dyeing her hair to make it seem more authentic. And oh, it was just a crazy coincidence that I got a whole bunch of likes and attention and it went viral. I didn't want that to happen, I just thought it was funny. I'm having a pretty tough time believing that, and with the AI slop that we're getting bombarded with on social media, this is probably going to happen a lot more often. But let's go over to a couple of influencers that scam their audience out of millions of dollars.
Hey guys, I'm Chris.
And I'm Raquel. They're a married Texas couple who pitched clients immaculate homes like this.
You get to pick a contemporary floor plan that comes with all the latest features.
Using social media to help promote their business.
And you get to move in knowing that you don't have to make any repairs.
But instead, left some clients with this. And it won't turn off. Chris and Raquel Judge pleading guilty to defrauding more than 40 customers out of nearly $5 million worth of unfinished projects.
I was planning on kind of growing into this house.
Kristen Newman telling our affiliate WFAA she hired the young couple to build her dream home. Chris Judge claimed to be an architect, but prosecutors say he wasn't.
He just walked off. He just stopped talking to us. It became a nightmare for sure.
Officials say the couple offered custom architecture, construction, and interior design services at below market rates. They started construction projects and accepted multiple installment payments from victims, but never completed those projects.
If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. I know it gives them a bit more credibility when they have a following and they're walking around these houses that they apparently built, but still, you have to be incredibly careful with all this. I mean, they got 40 people and $5 million out of them. But to finish off this video, we're going to take a look at most likely the future of all of these influencers, whether they're seeking attention or being controversial, selling you random crap off of TikTok shop. It might not even be a real person pretty soon.
So this influencer has 168k followers on Instagram. She has hundreds of thousands of likes on her pictures, and she even got invited to Wimbledon. Only catch is, she's not real. Mia Zalou is in fact an AI-generated influencer. All of her content is fake. She even has a fake sister called Anna, who has even more followers at 266k. The person behind this account has even gone as far as to post AI-generated videos to make her look more convincing. And if you look at the comments on some of these posts, what concerns me is that I'm not even sure that a lot of her followers know that she's fake.
Granny Spills is another one with almost 1 million followers. So we could take a look at that. Spilling tea and designer receipts since 1950. But then right after that, you see the email granny@blurstudios.ai. And it's just ridiculous videos like what's up on screen right now. I feel like a good amount of the population could catch AI instantly, at least right now in 2026. But as I always say, what is this going to look like in the next couple years or in a decade? You take a look at AI videos from 2020, 2021, they were bad. This is a significant improvement since then. I have no idea what the landscape's going to look like in the future, but honestly, it's probably going to be bleak. But that's all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. YouTube thinks you'll like this video popping up on screen right now, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, and I'll talk to you guys later.